breakfast of champions. Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. Heading off to work. And just like that, it's time for lunch. And what an interesting lunch it has been. So because we are working so hard in the warehouse and getting it all cleaned up and straightened out for those big shots coming tomorrow, my office decided they would supply us with lunch. How nice of them is that? Unfortunately, I had a fear that they would be getting food that I don't eat because I am an extremely picky eater. There's maybe like 4 foods I eat. You may notice in my videos I get the same things over and over and over again, and that's because I do not eat very much. And sure enough, they got food that everybody eats. Well, I don't. And no, I'm not going to tell you what that food is because I'll get a million comments saying, "What? You don't eat that?" Well, no, I don't eat that. But what I do eat are delicious hot dogs from the Home Depot. Did I say hot dog? I meant wiener. So I think I just set myself up for a world of pain. The guy who runs the hot dog stand, super awesome guy, very nice. He busted out a movie quote, and I got it. It was from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And he goes, "Wow, I'm really surprised you knew that one." So he goes, "Okay, tough guy, how about this?" He busts out another quote. It was from Goodfellas. Got that one too. He busted out a few more. I got all those. He was impressed, but the problem is, next time I go to his stand, I got a feeling he's gonna have some more quotes, and he's gonna be prepared. He's gonna be waiting for me. I don't know, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get them all next time. Oh man, out of soda again. Oh well, that was delicious. Much better than what they're serving in there. And another workday comes to an end. All right, so I say today, let's head out to the Not-So-Goodwill, which certainly lived up to that name last week. They had nothing at all I wanted to pick up whatsoever. Hopefully this week, we do a little better. Well, that took forever. There was a boatload of traffic, but we have finally made it back to the Not-So-Goodwill. But for a second, forget that. Look at this amazing mound of snow. I cannot be the only adult who sees this and still thinks, I want to build a fort. Well, unfortunately, I left my snowsuit at home, so no fort today. Instead, let's see what movies they got. So the first movie of interest I come across is The Woman in Black on Blu-ray. A fantastic movie, maybe not so much for the plot, but as far as the atmosphere is concerned, one of the creepiest movies I've ever seen. Check this one out if you haven't already. I do already have a copy of this within my personal collection, but there's no price on this, so I'm guessing free? Maybe I should pick it up for the store. And then my second free title of today, Sister Act and Sister Act 2 double feature set on DVD, brand new factory sealed, another amazing find, but again, no price. I have no idea how much they want for this. Somebody is not doing their job. Now this would have been an absolutely amazing deal. Vinyl, the complete first season for only $5. What a really, really cool pickup. I've never seen this, but I've always wanted to check it out. Unfortunately, discs 1, 2, and 3 are in perfect shape, but disc 4 is destroyed. Oh, but this is fantastic. They still have a copy of What to Expect When You're Expecting. You guys may remember last week when I was here, I looked at this, that I want to pick it up because I'm kind of intrigued by the cast of this film. I want to see what this movie's all about, but I didn't grab it because I thought my wife already had a copy of it. Turns out she does not. So for $2 in perfect shape, I'm gonna pick this one up finally. This is a new one for me. Tristan and Isolde. I have no idea how you even pronounce that. I have never seen this movie, but looks interesting. And again, for $2, I don't know, I might have to grab this one. Now this is just too funny. And I don't know about you, but when I think of the movie Garden State, I can't think of a better movie to pair that with than The Graduate. So I do think that is about it for the movies, but over here in the electronics, I'm seeing something very, very interesting. We have both a Sony and an LG Blu-ray player, which is really cool. Not something I see in Goodwills very often. You would think at this point, Blu-ray players would be popping up more frequently, but I just don't see them as often as I would expect. Very cool. Looks like the Sony is $13 and the LG is only $10. So not the best prices in the world, but not the worst either. The question is, do they work? I don't know. They are pretty standard Blu-ray players, I think. I'm not even sure. I honestly have no idea. The LG has all kinds of things written on it, but none of them are 3D Blu-rays, so at that price, no remotes, I'm just gonna pass. I know I'm gonna regret that decision, but I don't need them. I gotta let them go. All right, let's see what music they got. And once again, they got nothing. And still no Disney mugs. but they do have a mailbox and a sweet cassette holder. Annabelle? Alright, well that does do it for Goodwill. At least this week I found a few things I wanted to pick up much better than I did last week. So let's go home and take a look at everything I picked up. Alright, back home from the Not-So-Goodwill, which once again last week certainly lived up to that name. Not a single title I wanted to pick up. I was in and out. And as such, I was a little hesitant about going back this week. I thought, could it be 2 weeks of a bust in a row? Luckily, that was not the case. I did find 4 titles I wanted to pick up, 2 for the store, 2 for me. They even had 2 Blu-ray players, which was really cool to see. I don't come across a lot of them in Goodwills very often. I did pass on them. They weren't 3D. They didn't have the remotes. Their prices were just kind of okay. So I did pass. I didn't really need them. Again, I may regret that down the line, but as of right now, I'm happy with my choice, so we'll see how that goes. But still, I did at least find 4 titles, and that is great. So let's take a look at what I picked up. And as always, first up, what I grabbed for the Cinema Sickness store, and I did pick up both titles I was looking at, The Woman in Black and the Sister Act and Sister Act 2 double feature DVD set. Very awesome. Again, both of these did not have prices, and with that I thought, alright, probably going to pass on The Woman in Black. I figured the price they're going to charge me for it. I'm not going to want to pick this up for the store, but this I was probably going to grab. When I went up front and asked how much, because they didn't have prices, the price they offered me, I had to grab both of them. They gave me such a good deal on these, I had to grab both for the store. So 2 awesome titles. As I said, The Woman in Black, as it says, don't watch alone. I'd actually recommend watching it alone. This movie, maybe the plot is just kind of okay, but the atmosphere is just mind-blowingly, like, creepy. I love this movie for the atmosphere alone, and I highly recommend watching it alone. Sit down on your couch, get your blanket, put it up over your head, turn the movie on, turn all the lights off, and watch this movie. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. When the movie's over, you're going to be thinking, do I want to get off the couch and go turn on the light? It's that creepy, and I love this movie. So I'd highly, highly recommend checking this one out if you have not yet. It is so good. And you can't go wrong with Sister Act and Sister Act 2, brand new factory sealed on DVD. I love these movies. My aunt and my grandmother were really into them when I was a kid, and they got me really into them, and I grew up watching both these films, and I love them. I think they're fantastic. Whoopi Goldberg, I'm a huge fan. Have been ever since I was a little kid, and these are just great movies. And the double feature set on DVD, again, brand new factory sealed, no-brainer. Had to grab this one for the store. Really, really cool finds. And then for me, only grab these 2 titles. So I did end up grabbing, is it Thriston and Isolde? I'm saying those names wrong, right? Yeah, I'm probably, and you guys are going to be yelling me down below in the comments, I'm sure. I've actually never heard this from producer Ridley Scott, so that's cool. I don't know why I've never heard of this movie. Maybe I should have. It's put out by 20th Century Fox. Before Romeo and Juliet, there was these guys. I don't know. This one is a new one for me. I don't know why I've never heard of this, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. It seems interesting. Looks like it's going to be a good movie. If you guys have seen this, leave some comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know. I don't know. For $2, I think I would pick it up and check it out. Looks like a good movie. And then I'm so happy. I can't believe this was still there. I just assumed, as soon as I found out my wife did not have a copy of this, I went, oh, well, lost out on that. I assumed when I went back next week, it would totally be gone. They still had it. What to expect when you're expecting. I can't believe this was still sitting there on the shelf. I just assumed that there's no way this will be gone. This has actually been sitting there for a few weeks now. Saw it like 3 weeks ago, saw it last week, and now it's still there this week. Maybe that means it's not a very good movie. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it now, I'm like, wait, it's been there for all these weeks. Why? Is this not a good movie? I don't know, but I'm intrigued. I like the cast, not only the female cast, but the male cast as well. I'm intrigued for that reason alone. Maybe the premise of the movie isn't really something I'm like, ooh, I gotta see that, but the cast has sold me. So I want to see what this movie's all about. Yes, it might be a chick flick, but I don't care. I don't care if it's a big macho movie, for the guys, or some weepy, sappy chick flick about pregnant women. It doesn't matter. A good movie is a good movie, whether it's for men, whether it's for women, whether it's for whoever. I don't care if it's for 3-year-olds. If it's good, it's good, and we will see if this is good. I don't know. The great thing about it, though, is it's definitely a movie the wife's going to want to check out, and I always love picking up movies that her and I can watch together, so I'll probably wait and check it out with her. Very cool. This is the DVD digital copy Ultraviolet combo pack, and yes, it does still have the Ultraviolet code in it. I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm hoping it's still good. We shall see. So I paid You know, $2 for each of these. Not a bad deal, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. Again, leave some comments down below. Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? I want to hear your thoughts. Either way, I'll still be checking it out, and with the wife, which is fantastic. So, I would say all in all, a pretty decent trip. Nothing too crazy, but 2 movies I'm looking forward to checking out, and 2 pretty good pickups for the store. I'm very excited about both of these awesome titles. So, yeah, this Not-So-Goodwill actually proved to be somewhat good today. And as always, I am off to catalog some new titles and to list some new titles. And then I'm going to watch some more Breaking Bad Season 2. So pumped. Again, everything is great thus far. I'm loving Season 2. Cannot wait to see where we keep going. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button and you'll get one. And of course, don't forget to check out Patreon to help support the show. Spreadshirt.com to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. And of course, Instagram to check out the Cinema Sickness store to pick up some awesome media. All proceeds do help support the show. Links to all that can be found down below in the description of this video. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I will see you all tomorrow on Friday. Bye. A quick update on the status of my new corner shelf. What did I decide to do with it? Did I put some media on it? Yes, I did. I decided to go with all my DVD offshoots. So we have my 3D DVD, mini DVD, and Super Bit DVD. And frankly, I think they look fantastic.